I was the host of America's Got Talent. It was the #1 show, and I was the highest paid host, and I walked away from it.
Right.
And a lot of people told me I shouldn't walk away from it, but it was more standing on principle, standing on.
Did you get burned out? I mean,
No, it was another one of them cancelization periods that I learned from, Dave, that it was, I did a stand-up special.
Right.
And I made a joke that the network didn't like.
Right.
At its height. And I was talking about it on Howard Stern. He was like, oh man, they're gonna get mad at you. They're gonna make you take that out. They're gonna make me take shit out. Like what they gonna do? Literally, when that interview was over, the lawyers was calling. Like, yeah, you can't take. And it was a simple joke, Shannon. It wasn't even crazy. I said, NBC stands for be careful.
Right.
And then they just didn't like the tone of the N-word or whatever it was. And we went back for months, man. It went from a position of like they were angry that I said that and then to like, please come back. And I had already, stood on principle at that point. It's like, nah, you're not gonna tell me what I can and can't say, especially that's something that has nothing to do with your network.
Right.
Like this special was on Showtime.
Right.
I was on my pro-black, standing on a soapbox moment.
Right.
And so I stood on it. And by that, I kind of left the building with gusto.
Right.
And like I'm trying to go somewhere else so I can make another hit. And people were like, you'll never get another job like America's Got Talent, and the amount of money you were making, and that's like Howard Stern told me, Simon Cowell told me, like all the president of Universal Music, like you're making a huge mistake. And I was like, oh, you guys believe in that show and you don't believe in me. So I'm gonna show you that I'm the sauce. So we went to next door to Fox. And they were pitching a bunch of different stuff. And I was like, if I'm gonna be a part of anything, it gotta feel special. It gotta feel unique. I gotta have fun doing it. And turned down about like half a dozen different concepts before The Masked Singer came across the table. And I was like,
that's it.
That's it.
That's code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup.